Hey, happy Wednesday morning. I hope that you're well. We have every intention of keeping services as scheduled today. I know it's to be rainy and windy, but we'll gather at 11 a.m. for Bible study and prayer, and then gather again at 7. Chicken casseroles on the Wednesday night supper menu, so that's the plan for 6:15. We're talking about the judgment seat of Christ, and there's so many. Hey, we don't know exactly what aspects, what categories we're going to be judged on at the judgment seat of Christ, but over these 2 weeks, I've just been presenting some possibilities, some things that God may hold us accountable for. One of those things would be how we loved and served our communities. Sometimes you'll run across a church with community in their name. It could be such and such community church, sort of a non-denominational flavor, or there are several community Baptist churches scattered around the country. But community is important. Mark Clifton is prone to say that your church address is not an accident. God knew you were going to be there. And so many churches that were vibrant in maybe the 1950s, that seemed to be the golden era for Baptist churches, in the 1950s, have found themselves since the 1990s in decline, even to the point of closure. And a big part of that is the change in a community. Now listen, you can't change your skin color just because the community around you changes. You can't change socioeconomic factors and indicators. But you know what you can do? You can love the community that you're in absolutely no matter what. You can do things that show love for your community. And that can be anything from door-to-door events, giving out batteries for smoke alarm detectors, all those kinds of things. Offer ministries and programs for children. Just love and serve your community. Let them know that you're there. They may not come to your door the very first Sunday that you make contact, but over time, let them know that, hey, this church exists in this community, both to glorify God and to love on our neighbors. And, sometimes I think it's just a matter of we remain faithful and let God take care of the numbers, let God be in charge of that. But how many churches have turned their backs on their communities because the community changed, because the people inside the walls of the church weren't just like the neighbors that they now had in the community. God keep us from that. So help us to be faithful, help us to love the Lord and to love people, beginning with the people next door. Acts 1:8, you should be my witnesses in Jerusalem, where you're at. Missions does us very little good around the world if we're not missionaries at home. But hey, that's my Wednesday word. Assuming that we maintain electricity at church, and we seldom lose electricity at church, we'll keep our Wednesday schedule. I don't know how bad the weather's going to be, but I've been warned that it could be pretty bad. So any changes, we'll post them on Facebook and announce other ways as well. But we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. And if you just can't get out due to weather or other factors, we'll try to be online for you to view there. And I hope you have a great Wednesday, all for His glory. Take care and God bless.